Hello. So this is XY coordinate axis, and it is used for understanding graphs. Okay, this is one of the methods to understand graphs. Let me take it out of the box, and I have two covers and a board. So in one cover I have the pins. I'm pouring it into a bowl, and the other I have rubber bands. Putting it into a bowl. Now, let me show you what is there in the XY coordinate board. I have two axes, x axis and y axis. X axis is horizontal, y axis is vertical. So they are movable. So I can fix it wherever I want. For now, I'm fixing it in the center. So I'm just putting the center pin so that it is intact. The center pin is the junction of both x and y axis. Now, when I put them in the center of the board, it cuts the board into four parts. The first on top right is the quadrant 1, top left is quadrant 2, bottom left is quadrant 3, and bottom right is quadrant 4. Now, if I want to plot a point, I need to have two coordinates, x coordinate and y coordinate. From the center location where x axis is meeting the y axis, that particular point is called origin. Now, to the right of origin is the positive x axis, to the left of origin is the negative x axis. Above the origin is positive y, below the origin is negative y axis. Now, if I want to plot a point which says 3 comma 4, then from the origin, I need to count 3 on the x-axis because x x comma y is 3 comma 4. So x corresponds to 3 and y corresponds to 4. And after moving 3 right side, I am moving 4 upwards, and then whichever point I get, that is where is my 3 comma 4. Now if I want 4 comma minus 3, okay, so 4 is corresponds to x axis, so 1 2 3 4 horizontally, and minus 3 is the negative y axis which is below the origin, so I need to go down 1 2 3, and that is where is the point. So next one is say both are minus, both are negative. Minus 2 comma minus 5. Minus 2 is negative x-axis, so I need to go towards left from origin by 2. 1 and 2. Minus 5 is below the origin, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is minus 2. Minus 2 comma minus 5. And let me plot 1 on in the second quadrant. Now in the second quadrant, x is negative whereas y is positive. So negative x could be minus 5 and positive x could be plus 5. So negative x would be towards left from the origin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then positive y is above 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's where the point is. So this is how you plot a point. Now if you want to plot some points and say you want to connect them using graphs. In the graph, the actual graph, you actually connect the points using by drawing lines. Now in this case, the rubber bands are given, so you could just put the rubber band around them to see how the graph is. This is a triangle that I've made using three pens. Sometimes these figures are used in transformation geometry, but as of now, you could just I just showed you a figure. So if there are certain line graphs that are made, then you could connect the points like this. So it becomes a line, right? If it is a curve, then you need to have multiple pins, multiple rubber bands connecting them. So let me put far away from each other to see how it looks. So this is how it is. So although you may not get a smooth curve, you at least know how the curve is moving. Okay, so another thing that you could do is move the axis. A lot of the times you just work on positive quadrant. So you just take the positive quadrant. That means you move the y-axis to the far left and x-axis to the first row from the bottom, and then again fix the intersection as origin. So you have the entire one first quadrant in the board. So you're working on the positive x and the positive y. So you could plot 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, comma 3 like this. Any other line, any other points. So you could plot it this way too. Okay, let me try plotting another way. So that's my graph. If the rubber band is big enough, you could do that. That's my graph. Okay, thank you.